Courtesy of Bill and Connie Murphy from Olioworks, the Meteorite Aluminum Safety Razor. It ships with 3 different base plates offering 3 different levels of aggression: mild, medium, and aggressive. The mild base plate has a blade gap of 0.508 millimeters. The medium base plate has a blade gap of 0.762 millimeters. And the aggressive base plate has a blade gap of 1.016 millimeters. It weighs 1.42 ounces. It's offered in 4 different colors: red, orange, gray, and blue. I have the blue one. It's absolutely gorgeous. The camera does not do it justice. It is stunningly beautiful. It has a fully machined handle. This is not knurled. This is machined. It offers an awesome, awesome grip. And 30-day money-back guarantee, lifetime warranty, built to last a lifetime. Well, we're going to build a lather and we're going to have a shave coming up next. Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. I'm back with another video. Great to see you again. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. Love getting together with you and talking all things traditional wet shave. We have a brand new safety razor in the shave den, courtesy of Bill and Connie Murphy. Bill and Connie, thank you very, very much. This is an absolutely spectacular razor and promises to deliver great shave after great shave. It ships with 3 different base plates: mild, medium, and aggressive. So you can tailor the shave. You can tailor the razor to deliver the shave that you want. So if you have a lot of beard growth, use the aggressive base plate. If you want to use it as a daily shaver, use the mild base plate, or somewhere in between, use the medium base plate. It is really, really a terrific razor. It's an aluminum safety razor, and it comes from the folks at Olioworks. This is their Meteorite Razor. Packaging and presentation is really, really terrific. You get a sleeve box like this, and inside you get this wonderfully protective foam insert with the razor, 2 base plates, and 5 Filoso razor blades right there. How about that? That is really terrific. And let's check it out. How about that? This is a fully CNC machined razor. This is not a knurled handle. It's a machine handle. Bill Murphy noted that in the review that he did for the Monday Morning Mailbag. And it is a 3-piece razor. You don't have to worry about an O-ring, because this base plate seems to have a built-in thrust bearing right there. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, you can tell the difference between which base plate you're going to use just by looking on the inside of the base plate. If it has one comet tail, meteorite, one meteorite tail, comet tail, meteorite tail, then you know it's the mild. 2 is the medium, and 3 is the aggressive. And let's take a look at this one right here. This one is 3. We got 3 right there, so you know that this is the aggressive base plate. And of course, this one right here has 2, so you know that this is the medium. And we're going to do our shave with the mild base plate, because it has a 0.508 millimeter blade gap. And I think that's going to be enough for me. To be perfectly honest with you, I have about 2.5, 3 days worth of beard growth. So I want to see how efficient the mild base plate is. And now I want to see how efficient the mild base plate. I'm getting ahead of myself. Mild, medium, aggressive. There it is. I want to see how efficient the mild base plate is at 0.508 millimeter blade gap, because that's kind of the sweet spot for me with most of my razors, and I do prefer razors on the mild side. So we are going to go ahead and put this away here like this, and we already have Filoso razor blades, so we're going to go ahead and load one. But first, we're going to build our lather. We're using Santa Fe, Cedarwood, and Patchouli shave soap. We're going to do a face lather. This also came courtesy of Bill and Connie Murphy when they were out in the Southwest. They very, very kindly sent this shave soap and aftershave balm to the channel. Thank you again, Bill and Connie. We're going to use the Atomic Rocket to build our lather. We're going to do a face lather. I've already done my pre-shave wash with Sterling pre-shave soap. And we're going to go ahead and just load this brush and do a face lather. we're not going to do any kind of pre-shave any kind of pre-shave oil or anything like that. We're just going to go right to doing a face lather. This soap is very, very good, and it makes a really, really wonderful lather. So I just want to get a nice brush load, and we're just going to go ahead and load that brush up and build that lather inside this mug. Love this scent. This is a good one. This is really, really good. Santa Fe, Cedarwood, and Patchouli. This is terrific. Okay. And as I recall, I believe I melted or I fit the puck into this apothecary mug, and it fits very, very nice. It's my Vanderhagen apothecary mug. And again, we're using the atomic rocket because this is the meteorite razor, rocket, razor, that sort of thing. Look at this lather I got here already. Look at that, huh? Man, oh man, huh? I mean, I'm not really doing a face lather. I'm just painting on the lather that generated in this bowl. Wow. This stuff is great. My gosh. And again, I got about 2.5, 3 days worth of beard growth. And look at the coverage I'm getting. Now, normally I'll do a pre-shave oil or cream, something like that. I got to be honest with you, had I known I was just going to paint this on like this, I would have done a pre-shave cream or oil or something. Pre-shave soap. But, okay, we'll be okay. We'll be fine. Look at that. Look at that. Man, and this scent is marvelous. Man, do I like doing a shave this way. Wow, this is fantastic. Wow, that was great. I gotta remember that. The next time I pull out the Santa Fe Cedarwood and Patchouli, just get a 26 millimeter knot, the atomic rocket or anything with a 26 millimeter knot, a good synthetic brush, and just build that lather in there and just paint it on. All right, here's the Filoso razor blade right here. Double wrap, that's always a good sign. We like that a lot. And here we go. Now, if for some reason I'm not getting the level of efficiency, I'll go to the mild base plate. But I think this is going to be fine. There it is right there. It is a tab and slot configuration. There are the tabs right there in the cap. And here are the slots in the base plate. They don't go all the way through, just so you know. Okay, so we'll put that back in there like that. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful blue color here. Just absolutely gorgeous. And I believe that's everything lined up there. And we are going to, yeah, boy, that's gorgeous. All right, balance and alignment are spot on, and you can clearly see that from the, because the razor has a nice blue color, so the blade contrasts with that very, very nicely. And the end tabs are enclosed in the razor head. We're going to go ahead and heat this up under some hot water and get to this shave. The handle feels awesome. It feels great. This is not going to slip out of your hands at all. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. That is so smooth and mild. That is really, really nice. Now, I don't think... Now, it's so smooth and mild, I'm rushing the shave a little bit. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to slow down a little bit. Now, I'm probably going to be approaching socially acceptable shave territory after the first pass. That's what it feels like to me. But this blade gap is more than enough for me with this amount of beard growth here. I like a milder razor. Nice residual slickness from the shave soap. Now, it does a fairly good job of getting up under the nostril, but doesn't get all the way up under. So we'll get the remainder on the east to west pass, but it did fairly well there. Not bad. Okay, but I got 2.5, 3 days worth of beard growth, so there's a lot there, and I'm using the mild base plate. First pass done, let's rinse. Okay, I'm certainly not in socially acceptable shave territory, to be honest with you. It is a mild razor, mild base plate. I'm going to generate a little bit of lather this way now. Plenty in the knot. Okay, for those of you who are keeping score, because I almost forgot, let me just say, with this second lather right here, boom, lather! yeah, I was so taken by the razor and the kind of lather I got, I forgot to let you know, but man, oh man, look at this second lather. That is just equally a boom lather, because I only had, I had some in the knot, but I didn't have to, I could go back into the bowl there too and get a little bit there. This shave soap's great. Man, is that good. And if I want, I can get a little bit of water on the knot and just add a little bit of moisture there. Man, that's a terrific lather. All right, we're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go with east to west across the grain. Well, I tell you what, I love this mild base plate. I love how this razor handles. Very maneuverable, very nimble. And I got to be honest with you, it is so smooth. This plate is going to be great as a daily driver, no doubt about it. Now, I understand that when you do the traditional wet shave, you're taking your beard down in stages. You're not going to get everything on the first pass. And depending on the razor, the blade gap, the amount of beard growth, it's going to require 2, maybe 3 passes, maybe 3 passes, a little bit of touch-up. I would say the first pass, I probably got a good 75% of the upper lip. And you know what? I'm going to go like this here. Like this, because I want to make sure I get all those little extraneous whiskers that kind of grow on the upper lip and try to curl over. All right, second pass and a little bit of touch up. Let's rinse. I need a third pass, no doubt about it. I need a third pass. And again, this is a mild razor, and I can tell you right now, this is in Mula R89 territory. That's how mild this is. But again, I don't mind the mild quality. I would prefer to do an extra pass and kind of keep the shave under control instead of using an overly aggressive razor where I might nick or cut myself. I mean, I'm shaving away a lot of whisker, but I might nick or cut myself, that sort of thing. And again, look at this. The shave soap is great. It's awesome. All right, we're going to go with pass number 3. We're going to go against the grain. We're going to go south to north against the grain. We're going to go with pass number 3. We're going to go south to north against the grain. Boy, this is just a really mild razor. My first shave with this razor, and it's just marvelous. It really is. This mild base plate is mild enough to where I can go against the grain on the corners of my mouth and not catch anything. Wow, that's terrific. Third pass done. Let's rinse. I'm going to do a little bit of touch up right here like this. Just a little bit. I love this, I really do, because I'm in complete control. Again, take note. 3 days worth of beard growth. I keep saying 2.5, 3. It's closer to 3. All right, touch up done. Let's rinse. That's a nice shave. That is really a nice shave. We're going to do our final rinse routine. Warm water rinse, cold water rinse, and then I'll see you on the other side for the alum block. So hang in there with me. Very refreshing, invigorating, cold water rinse. Wow, that was great. That'll wake you up. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Man, that was a good shave. This is a BBS finish. No doubt about it. This is marvelous. And I like the blade gap. It's on the mild side. It allows me to control the shave. Again, I'm with 3 days worth of beard growth. I needed 3 passes and a couple of touch-ups. That's fine. That's the traditional wet shave. Again, it's mild, it's smooth, it's comfortable. That's the thing. And right now, we have got some really cold winter weather out there. And I came inside, and I don't know if you saw it on a Monday morning mailbag, but my face from coming in from outside was getting kind of, I guess you could say, kind of wind-worn from those cold winds outside, from shoveling snow and that sort of thing. And boy, this is a perfect razor if you want a nice, close, comfortable shave. Nice, mild, comfortable shave. This razor is wonderful. With 3 days worth of beard growth, now that I've had this shave, 3 days worth of beard growth, I'm going to start next time around with the medium plate. But as a daily driver, based on this shave, I can tell you that the mild base plate is perfect as a daily driver. You would be hard-pressed to nick or cut yourself with this. The mild plate in this razor, the kit that they give you, so to speak, this is perfect for a beginner, and then to have those 2 additional plates, base plates, allows them to kind of work on their technique and move up to the next level, so to speak. Again, when they have a little more beard growth, or they're shaving, let's say, every other day and they have a little more beard growth, they can go to the medium plate. If you're shaving every day, boy, this mild plate is marvelous. And you can see how great of a job it did with just, 3 days worth of beard growth, and how it took down everything. Again, this is in the same league as the mild plate is in the same league as a Mula R89, my opinion. That's how smooth and comfortable it is, but I think the emphasis is on the word comfortable. The handle, the machined handle, is wonderful. A secure grip throughout the shave. I believe this is the short-handled version. They do offer a long-handled version, but this is plenty right here. This is marvelous. It never, ever felt awkward in my hand. It felt comfortable and like an old friend. And at 1.42 ounces or 40.5 grams, it has enough weight to carry you through the shave. It is really, really terrific. I really enjoyed this shave. Again, no nicks, no cuts, no irritation. Smooth, a close shave, but comfortable. Really, really comfortable. Now, right now, the finish is upper darn fine shave territory. I assume that within maybe 20 minutes after the camera goes off, the whisker is going to retract a little more, and it's going to be a BBS finish. Again, I had 3 days worth of beard growth, so that's saying quite a bit about this mild base plate and how it can tackle a beard like that. But it's great to know that you have 2 other base plates with a little more aggression to mow down the grass a little more, especially if you have a little more beard growth, like say 2, 3, 4 days worth of beard growth. So I am really looking forward to trying the medium base plate and also the aggressive base plate. Both of them promise smooth, comfortable shaves. Once again, a big, big thank you to Bill and Connie Murphy for very generously sending this one along to the channel and allowing me to share it with all the viewers. We're going to have links below, folks. This is a really terrific razor. If you're looking for an aluminum safety razor, one with a lot of performance, one that comes in at a great price point and gives you a lot of bang for the buck, the Olioworks M3TEORITE Razor touches all the bases. This is a home run. It really is. It is a really, really terrific, terrific razor. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. I want to use my alum block here. Hang on. Man, I'm just so excited about the razor. Let's see what kind of feedback we get, okay? Hang on. Oh, no zinging, no stinging at all. How about that? Huh? That's marvelous. Wow. That's great. And we're going to put this back in the dry dock and let the air in the room do the rest of the work. And again, boy, oh boy, this Santa Fe shave soap, this Patchouli was just terrific. I need to look at that. I mean, I got little peaks here because I have to get in there and get a little more and just generate a little more. Oh, there it goes. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This is really good stuff, too. Santa Fe, Cedarwood, and Patchouli. This is really, really terrific. Yeah, it's a good one. Thank you to Bill and Connie again for sending this along to the channel. Really, really great. Love, love, love the scent, and the performance is just top notch. All right, here we go. We're going to use some of this. I got to take this guy out here. That's right. That little guy's got to come out, and we're going to put that in there like that much there. Great scent. And we'll carry a little bit of this upstairs. Boy, I need this too because of the winter weather. Marvelous. Great, great shave. Again, I got the order of things a little backwards in this particular review with the boom lather and kind of the wrap up before I wrapped up the shave, but I'm just so excited about how well this razor performs and how much arrives on your doorstep with this razor. 3 base plates and a great color, machined handle, 5 Filoso razor blades, a great packaging and presentation. Yeah, what's not to love? Mild base plate, again, great for beginners. And having 2 additional base plates, boy, they're going to love it. This razor will carry the wet shaver in your life through a lifetime of great shaves, regardless of how much beard growth they have. There's a base plate in this razor, in this kit, so to speak, to help them tackle whatever kind of beard growth they have. Really marvelous. And I dare say that the mild base plate is perfect for a head shave, and we're going to do a head shave with it down the road. Absolutely. Again, my thanks to Bill and Connie Murphy for very kindly and generously sending this along to the channel and allowing me to share it along with you. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/MarkZerati, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Let me get this wonderful sleeve box here. This is terrific. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.